What's up? How's it going? So I bought a light, like a stream light or whatever. Does it make me look better? Does it not matter? The main thing that I don't like about the light, though, is like the glare in my glasses. Do you see the glare in my glasses? That annoys me. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep it, but maybe if I could like position it so it's like not in my lenses. But then like I feel like that defeats the purpose of having a light because it's not like shining at me. He's pasty AF. Oh shit. It makes your skin look natural. Okay. That's good, I guess. Maybe not so bright? I don't know. Abracadabra, abra-ooh-na-na. He's glowing. If it hurts your eyes, it isn't worth it. I mean, having a giant ass light in your eyes is probably never going. Are you wearing the torch? Yeah. It's Wednesday. The light is giving on Skype at 1 a.m. Girl, what? I don't know. I mean, whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. Whatever. But anyway, today we're going to be looking at the recent drama that has been happening between Erica and Amberlynn. It got pretty heated yesterday on Amberlynn's live stream. In terms of like people that are not watching these live streams, I know I kind of said last week, like, oh, let's just stream it on Kick or whatever. So I had some conversations and I talked to some people and everything. And then like somebody told me something about another reactor in Girl World that kind of had difficulties with using that Kick streaming site in the past, and that what you do on that website can follow you to YouTube and affect your standing on YouTube, basically. So, I mean, we've already talked about this in depth about like with Salty Crab and Salty Crab using clips from Amber's live stream and everything. It's not worth the headache. It's not worth the headache. I'm a very like big picture kind of person. I don't really look at, oh yeah, let's like find out what will be entertaining for one random Tuesday night, but then like might affect my YouTube channel like indefinitely. I don't really make decisions like that. So I know that some of you were kind of looking forward to me sniping or having her live stream up on Kick, but I just came to the conclusion that that is not something that I want to do. So I do apologize for anyone that wanted to watch Amberlynn's live stream. What I have to say about that is, I mean, there are many different places you can check it out at. I don't think that I'm at liberty to discuss like where to go because like, I don't know if like the people that, I don't know if like they want me giving that information out basically. But what I will say is if you're on Twitter, if you follow Despectful Moments on Instagram and some other like Girl World accounts on Instagram, etc., you probably will come across a way to watch, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. But what we are but I mean, honestly, all in all, like in the live stream yesterday, The best part of it was like the first 30 minutes, which is to be expected because I think Amberlynn like loses her stamina. She loses her momentum as the stream goes on. So what we're going to look at, this big screenshot of Erica clapping back at Amberlynn for the sweatshirt comments. Amberlynn had a lot to say to this. And I have kind of talked about, or I have kind of like written down like a little bit of like an outline as to what Amberlynn's response to it, as well like my thoughts on her response. So I want to take a look at what Erica said, and then I want to take a look at the response, and then I want to take a look at what is her latest upload? Is it Eat With Me? I can't even remember what her Wednesday uploads are. Beck also uploaded today. Beck uploaded a video titled Taking Accountability for My Past. I have not watched it. I don't know what is said in that video. I'm not sure if we're going to get to it tonight. We will see. But for the time being, I want to talk about everything that was said in this YouTube comment, Amberlynn's response to it, and then we'll do the latest upload, which is, what is it? Eat With Me? Where is it? Weigh In. Okay, it's a weigh in. Eat With Me's are on Saturdays, my bad. Or what I ate today or whatever. Okay. And then the Let's Talk will be tomorrow. So the Let's Talk, Tuesday night live streams and the Let's Talk are more drama focused. So of all the videos, it's probably Tuesdays and Thursdays when we're most likely to get tea. All the other days are pretty bland. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Beck uploaded, I didn't even know. Beck's video was way more interesting in my opinion. Okay. Charlie Gold cuts her members' live streams and reacts. I did not know that. I did not know that. Cushy! Hey, Cushy. Nice to see you. Thank you for subscribing for a 14th month. Been around a while, huh? Thank you, Cushy. Okay. So if you guys, I'll just start from the very beginning. Brittany, if you don't know who Brittany is, okay, Brittany is the ex-partner of Valentine. Amberlynn had a fling with a woman that she referred to as Valentine, about this time last year. It was going on. It was a long distance FaceTime relationship. They never met in person, but Valentine was married. And Amberlynn and this person shared a lot of intimate details with one another. And then last August, Valentine came on my live stream and we had an interview with her and her then wife. It's still up on my channel if you want to go watch it from all those months ago. But, recently, this sweatshirt has kind of been like going around the community as a meme. This "Why Are You So Obsessed With Me?" Torrid sweatshirt. Amberlynn recently bought it in a Torrid haul, and then Mr. Snowflake bought it, and then I was thinking about buying it, and then I saw that it went on sale for $10, and I was like, wow, $10, that's a steal, so I got it. And then the community, everybody started to buy it, and Brittany also got in on the meme and purchased it and put it up on her Instagram, and then that pissed Amberlynn off because, I don't know, like random people memeing on Amberlynn, random people picking at her, like whatever. But Brittany, for some reason, that got a rise out of Amberlynn. And Amberlynn had a whole lot to say about Brittany in one of her recent videos, and kind of came for her pretty severely. And Erica did not like the fact that Amberlynn included text messages that the two shared during their fling in her video. So Erica came to one of Amberlynn's videos and wrote a big ass comment. I will read it out now. This has been verified as Erica, by the way. So before you're all kind of thinking like, oh my God, is this just a troll? Or is this just a random person? It has been verified that it is her. So, starts off by saying, I'm going to say what I need to say. Did you let Rarity loose because she scratched your leg and gave you cellulitis, yet you refused your doctor's orders for skin cream? Are you not calling Steven your stepdad anymore because he makes inappropriate comments to you at bingo, touching your leg and saying creepy things as you claimed? Or is he, Steven the stepdad, still staring down your shirt in front of your mom at bingo? Oh, how's Twinkie? Are you still demanding that she give you paw before you feed her? Is she still pissing in your bathroom? How's your mom doing? Have you two had any more fights because she won't choose you over the man she plans to marry? Are you still yelling at her in the car rides that she gives you? I'm hoping that your mom gave you a ride to the dentist. I know that cracked half tooth is painful considering that you thought you didn't need regular cleanings nor floss since brushing should do all of that as you claimed. All of this over a sweatshirt. A sweatshirt of now multiple pictures of other people wearing. You won't ever change, Amberlynn. No one can ever love you simply because you dig your claws into every fiber and breath of the person you've chosen to manipulate. So a lot of claims. A lot of claims in this comment Erica made to Amberlynn. Had a lot to say. So we're going to kind of go by all of this one by one, because that is kind of the way that Amberlynn did it. So I have created an outline from Amberlynn's live stream from yesterday, and we will kind of go through it. So I'm going to pull it up on the screen for everybody to take a look at if you want to follow along. Okay, where are we? Okay, so starting from the beginning, Amberlynn acknowledges and states that Rarity has given her cellulitis. So this thing about Rarity giving Amberlynn cellulitis, I guess this is a thing. So I honestly, and maybe like you guys can kind of answer this for me because I really don't know what the fuck she's talking about. A cat scratching Amberlynn opened wounds on her somehow, which caused her to get cellulitis? Amberlynn acknowledges that Rarity has given her cellulitis. That's what like the major takeaway is from this. I mean, obviously in this claim here that Erica is making, she's saying that the reason why Rarity went missing is because Amberlynn was upset with Rarity because she was giving her cellulitis. But Amberlynn kind of blames Rarity and says, yeah, Rarity has given me cellulitis before. And actually, a very interesting part of this specific part of the live stream, Amberlynn says, that's not the reason I let her go, though. Now, I know that Amberlynn's going to turn around and say, that's not what I meant. You're taking that out of context. I didn't let her go at all. I didn't let her go because of that. I meant like I didn't let her go like at all. But I mean, if you've seen the video, it's on Despectful Moments Instagram, I believe. If you see the video, I mean, the way that she phrased it was a little bit like, what do you mean that's not the reason you let her go? So you did let her go, but not for that reason. She said that the whole thing about Rarity giving her cellulitis happened years and years ago. Okay. She didn't give her cellulitis. Amberlynn is just dirty. So, I mean, it's anyone's guess why Amberlynn continues to get cellulitis. I mean, shit. Like a few years ago, it was at one point like Amberlynn was taking antibiotics like they were Tic Tacs. I mean, she was getting cellulitis. Like 3 weeks would go by, she'd get it again. Another round of antibiotics. A month would go by. Another round of antibiotics. Club, bus, plane, another club, plane, bus, antibiotics, club. Like it was just nonstop. So the most interesting takeaway from this is, you know, obviously Erica's taking a shot at her and saying, oh, did you let Rarity loose for that reason? The biggest takeaway is like Amberlynn kind of acknowledging that Rarity gave her cellulitis. I mean, I don't know. Is that what we're doing now? We're blaming the cat? We're blaming Rarity for Amberlynn having cellulitis. I mean, and like, this isn't even me trying to like piece together something and like put words in Amberlynn's mouth. I mean, like, she quite literally said in the video, Rarity has given me cellulitis, but that was years and years ago. All right. She's just a dirty bitch. Some of y'all don't mince words. Cellulitis happens, but not taking care of it is weirdo behavior. 500 pounds, but blames the cat. I don't know. So apparently at one point, Amberlynn believed that her cellulitis was Rarity's fault. She also goes on to say that to this day, she is still trying to find Rarity. She's calling vets. She's calling shelters. She's calling humane societies. So the fact that Erica is taking a shot at Amberlynn and saying that Rarity got loose because of Amberlynn's own doing, that's bull. It's bull. Because that's not true. Amberlynn is still trying to track down and find Rarity and bring her home safely. So, I don't know. Believe that. Don't believe that. I don't think that Amberlynn is trying to find Rarity. I think that ship has sailed. I mean, shit, guys. When was that? Back in, like, November? I mean, you lost a cat now, like, what, 5-6 months ago? I don't think that Amberlynn's still looking for Rarity. I don't know. I mean, there was also that thing back then with like Alexis, when Alexis was like, hey girl, like if you want me to come and help look, like I'm down. Like I know it's like a 45-minute drive, but I'm more than happy to drive out there and look for you. And Amberlynn said, no, that's okay. I don't know. I mean, I know that like she and Alexis like weren't on the best terms at that point, but regardless of how you feel, I feel like that's something that you could kind of put aside and be like, yeah, Rarity's like the bigger issue right now. Yeah, I hate you for talking to reaction channels and exposing some of my secrets, but we need to put all that aside and focus on just finding Rarity. Amberlynn opted for Alexis just to never come at all. I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird. Jordy, if you're going to walk away, please point the camera at the ceiling. Oh, you're making fun of her. No, I don't take random 3-minute breaks where I mute my mic and point my camera at the ceiling like some other streamers do. But yeah, Amberlynn is saying, no, I loved Rarity. I love Rarity, even though she gave me cellulitis. I'm still trying to find Rarity to this day, even though Emily and I are no longer an item and she doesn't feed me anymore. I'm still trying to find Rarity. So the fact that you would even suggest something like that is gross because I'm still trying to find her. In terms of the cellulitis and Amberlynn denying skin cream, Amberlynn says that she, quote, was never prescribed skin cream, only antibiotics. So Amberlynn goes through this entire wall of text, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to go through all of Amberlynn's attempts at refuting everything that Erica had to say. So at one point, Erica says that Amberlynn didn't use the skin cream that the doctor prescribed her. I mean, I don't know why she would do that. Has anyone had cellulitis? Do they give you skin cream? Amber says that she only ever took antibiotics. She never applied skin cream. So she doesn't really know what Erica means when she says that. I don't know. Any cellulitis skin cream girly pops in the chat want to weigh in? Topical antibiotics. So I guess that Amberlynn's saying, I never had a topical antibiotic that I needed to use. I just took oral antibiotics. I mean, like, the only reason that kind of sticks out to me is maybe like she didn't want to spread it on her legs. Maybe she figured like, no, I'll just take it orally because that's easier. Because if let's be real here. I mean, there's a lot of surface area to cover. So, I mean, it would be a task for Amberlynn to apply cream all over her thighs or wherever she exactly had them. Or maybe she couldn't reach. Amberlynn not being able to reach has been a discussion lately. She recently put in one of her vlogs, someone accusing her of not being able to do things to herself in a pleasurable manner. And Amberlynn very smugly responds to this by saying, oh, I can reach. So I don't know. Did Amberlynn not want the topical antibiotic because she didn't want to spread it? Because it was too annoying for her? She just wanted to take it in the form of a pill because that was easiest? I'm not sure. But Amberlynn basically said that never happened. Never happened. I was never prescribed skin cream. I only ever took pills. So, I don't know. I just think that this is like a very strange thing for Erica to say. Like, why would she make this up? You know? It's like, why would Erica say that you got a topical antibiotic that you didn't want to take? Like, just... But I don't know. Amberlynn's response to that is, it never happened. Never happened. Like, all right. Okay. On to the stepdad stuff. Are you not calling Steven your stepdad because he keeps making inappropriate comments to you at bingo? Amberlynn says that this was basically taken out of context. Yes, the stepdad did give Amberlynn compliments at bingo, but not in the capacity that she's suggesting. Amberlynn is saying that one night when they went to bingo last year, she had worn blush, and she usually does not wear blush. But that night, she wanted to feel pretty. She wanted to feel whatever she wanted to feel. And the stepdad gave Amberlynn a compliment for wearing the blush to bingo that night. And when she told Erica that the stepdad complimented her for her appearance, for looking good, for wearing blush, Erica allegedly went ballistic. Was really pissed that the stepdad was doing that, said that, was kind of insinuating like maybe he wanted Amberlynn for himself. I don't really know. But this whole thing here about Amberlynn not calling her stepdad anymore and saying her mom's fiance, this is kind of what Erica is getting at, because this is something that was talked about in the community recently. Some people saying like, oh, notice how she went from saying stepdad to mom's fiance. That's a little interesting. So Erica is kind of outing some personal information and saying, well, maybe Amberlynn feels uncomfortable around him and doesn't want to kind of use his title as like stepdad. She doesn't even want to call him that. It's just mom's fiance. So Erica's kind of like taking a jab at Amberlynn here, saying, oh, do you call him mom's fiance because he's acting up again? To which Amberlynn said, no, that's not what happened. The whole touching your leg and saying creepy things, this made Amberlynn very pissed. This was very upsetting to her. Amberlynn, seeing Erica say that her stepdad touched her leg and said creepy things to her, this is what really pissed Amberlynn off. I sent out a tweet last night that just said the word rage in all caps. This is the point in the live stream when this happened. Amberlynn started to get really pissed off, and basically said that never happened. She didn't really offer much context to this. She just basically read this sentence and said, touching your leg, saying creepy things, staring down my shirt in front of mom at bingo, that never happened. Never happened. This got her really upset, really flustered. And every time she would put down her White Claw that she was drinking, she would do it very forcefully. It would make a very loud noise when she would put it down. Never happened. Never happened. So, I mean, so far we have 1 never happened, 2 never happened, 3 never happened. Okay, so, I mean, just like what I'm saying, like, you know, of all of this wall of text that Amberlynn has had to say, or I mean, that Erica has had to say about Amberlynn, none of it's true, basically. Not one thing. There's not even a half truth in this. All of this is false. All of this is hogwash, as Amberlynn would put it. Amberlynn, after this was said, goes on to say that Erica is an extremely jealous person and that she and Brittany are both obsessed with me. Erica's very jealous. Anytime anything would ever happen, Erica would fly off the handle, would freak out, would get very possessive. One time, Amberlynn was in Trader Joe's and she was standing to, I don't know if she took a selfie or what, but she showed Erica her vicinity of in Trader Joe's, and Erica freaked out because she thought that someone was standing too close to Amberlynn and that someone was trying to steal her away from her at Trader Joe's. So Amberlynn is kind of providing examples as to how Erica is crazy and possessive. At one point, Erica allegedly demanded that Amberlynn send her photos proving her whereabouts, that she was actually at Trader Joe's. And Amberlynn sent a picture back of, you know, her nearby surroundings. What I didn't gather from the live stream is if this was 2 separate events or if this was the same event. That's kind of why I put it as 2 separate paragraphs. But anyway, said basically that the person that Amberlynn was standing near didn't look like her mom's leg. So I guess Amberlynn took a picture of like the, you know, where she was standing in Trader Joe's and it had someone's leg in the photo. And then Erica exclaimed that it wasn't her mom's leg and that I guess she was insinuating that Amberlynn was at Trader Joe's with someone else and that she was cheating on Erica. So Amberlynn kind of provides examples here to make Erica look a little bit crazy, possessive, jealous. Amberlynn goes on to say that things like this would happen all the time, and Amberlynn wrote it off as Erica just gets jealous because she cares about me, and Amberlynn liked the jealousy. Amberlynn calls herself delusional. She kind of talks shit on herself a little bit and says, yeah, that was the wrong way to think about things. That's not love. That's not somebody caring about me. That's just someone being psycho. So I guess in a way, during their relationship, when Erica would fly off the handle like this, allegedly, and say things like, show me you're actually at Trader Joe's. Show me that you're with somebody. Show me that you're actually with your mom. Take a selfie with your mom. Amberlynn actually liked that kind of behavior because she took it as, oh, well, somebody cares about me. Someone really likes me. Someone is getting emotional to the point that the idea of me being with another person is making them upset. And that made Amberlynn happy because that communicated to Amberlynn that Erica really liked her. I mean, we can all see that that's like not okay behavior, but Amberlynn viewed that behavior as, oh, this person really likes me. I have them wrapped around my finger. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, in terms of the whole, like, the stepdad touching her leg, staring down her shirt, and saying creepy things to her at bingo, Amberlynn just straight up says that never happened. So, yeah. Erica asks how Twinkie is doing and asks, is Twinkie still pissing in your bathroom? And Amberlynn says, Twinkie never pisses in my bathroom. Erica also says, are you still demanding that Twinkie give you paw before you feed her? Now, I've seen some people do this with animals before. Like, before you give a dog a treat, you'll be like, sit, and then you'll hand them the treat after they sit. I guess that Erica here is kind of suggesting that Amberlynn wouldn't feed Twinkie unless she did a certain act. But Amberlynn says that the whole gimme paw thing was just a cute little thing that they would do prior to Twinkie having a meal. I don't exactly know what Erica was trying to insinuate here or suggest, but Amberlynn's inability to take care of Twinkie has been called into question recently. The whole, pee pads and not walking Twinkie and Twinkie being a senior dog and not getting the adequate care that she needs and everything, that has been called into question pretty frequently. So I wonder if Erica has any more things to say about that, because this was kind of left a little bit open-ended. Are you still demanding that Twinkie give you paw before you feed them? Okay. Also in the live stream at this point, Amberlynn talks about how Erica says that she has boils and lesions. And she says, that's not true because I have shown you guys my legs. So I guess like what she's referring to here is in a recent vlog. I mean, Amberlynn, like, she pulled up her sweatshirt or something and was like, okay, the secret's out. I don't wear pants in my apartment or something like that. And like, you could see like a sliver of her skin kind of like below what should be her waist. And I guess that's Amberlynn's proof as to how she doesn't have boils or lesions. Now, when this came up in the live stream, this kind of stuck out to me because I remember when I had a private conversation with Brittany back in August of last year, when all of this first hit Girl World, I remember that Brittany told me that. I don't think that I disclosed that because I don't disclose everything that I'm told in DMs. I might not be remembering correctly, but maybe Brittany herself said it in her little live stream that she did, but I did remember Brittany telling me that Amberlynn had boils, had lesions, had marks all over her lower region. I actually was able to track down the screenshot, and what I did notice near this screenshot that I'm about to show you guys is you're gonna have to tell me if I've shown this before, because I genuinely don't remember. But in the screenshot that I'm about to click on right here, it's Brittany basically telling me that Amber has boils or whatever, or has like, areas of her lower region that were not taken care of, basically. And she also said something about Eric, and I can't remember if I shared this with you guys or not. So let me know if I said this in the past or if this just kind of flew under the radar and I forgot about it. But here's the screenshot of Brittany telling me about Amberlynn's boils. We were having a conversation and she was telling me about things that she wanted to talk about in her interview. And she said, I want to talk about the boils on Amberlynn's, and also Amberlynn talking about how Eric exposed himself to Amber. Is it okay? Like, did I talk about this in the past, or was this just like random? Do you guys remember hearing this, or was this just like, because like honestly, when I read this, I was like, I don't remember this being said. Did we ever talk about this? About Eric allegedly exposing himself to Amber? I don't know. I swear you have. I mean, a lot of you were saying no. I can't remember if we talked about this or not. I just lost my appetite. I'm not too surprised. This is new news. Aren't boils caused by sweat? I don't exactly know what causes a boil, but I think that boils, they usually occur in areas of your body that are like crevices or like sweaty, dark areas. I don't exactly know if it's like a fungal infection, but every time I've heard about a boil, I remember, or I just know that like it's always in areas where like people they're not like easily accessible, or they're like they're covered, or they're in a crevice or something. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. A lot of you in the chat are saying that no, you don't remember this being said. I never remember you saying this, and I never miss a live stream. Ask Chantal, she just had a huge one. It's a bacterial infection. Okay, but I mean, the point of me showing this to you guys is I remember Brittany saying this to me last year about the boils and stuff like that, and how she wanted to talk about it in her live stream, that she wanted to, she ended up doing a live stream. I don't remember. Was that like September of last year? I don't really remember, but, yeah, we like went over her live stream and everything, but, I remember them saying this about her back then. But the stuff about Amberlynn having boils and stuff, Amberlynn actually addressed that in her video. She says, you guys are saying that I have boils and stuff. And then she says, that's not true. You guys saw my legs. I swear he did say something about that before. Yes, we covered this. Honestly, I might have to go back and watch live streams back from last August if I said that or not. Because, like, I remember reading that. Like, I remember reading the message from Brittany that said that Amberlynn told Erica that Eric exposed himself to her. But I don't remember if I ever shared that. I don't know. But I don't know. Whatever. I mean, now you know. Allegedly, that was made... That accusation was made. But will we get a follow-up to that? I mean, probably not. I mean, Eric and Ricky aren't really a part of Girl World, so I don't know if they would even have anything to say about this. But I highly doubt that Amberlynn's going to address it, because if Eric and Ricky aren't going to talk about it, then Amberlynn's probably not going to talk about it. I thought Eric was gay. I don't know. Was she angry about that? Yeah, she was angry. Well, oh, you mean about the Eric thing? No. But about the boil thing? Yes. The whole tone of the live stream drastically shifted after the whole thing about the touching of the leg thing. Once she started to address that Erica said that the stepdad was touching her leg, saying creepy things to her and staring down her shirt at bingo, this is when her tone drastically shifted. And the rest of this was just like rage, like Chantal level rage. I had never seen Erica, I had never seen Amberlynn act like that. But yeah, Amberlynn's response to the whole like Boyle's accusation is that you guys have seen my legs before. You know that I don't have boils. I mean, that's just kind of a silly thing to say. I mean, I don't even know why Amberlynn's addressing this at all, because does she even say anything about the boils in this paragraph? I don't even think that she says anything about the boils. Amberlynn just kind of added that in. She was like popping off saying like, oh, you guys are talking all this shit and everything. And then the boils, but like the boils weren't even brought up in this. You know what I mean? Amberlynn just, took it at her own free will to mention the whole boils thing. But her response to that and her shutting down that accusation was her saying, you guys have seen my legs. Amberlynn, you showing us a little sliver of your thigh in one of your most recent videos is not you proving to us that you don't have boils. I mean, not that she owes us that information, not that she needs to show that part of her, not that we need to see that, not that we want to see that, but I mean, like, you trying to shut that accusation down that you shouldn't have brought up in the first place, in my opinion, by saying that we've seen your legs, we know that you don't have boils, that was just kind of silly. That was just kind of silly to me. You guys have seen my legs. I mean, we've seen a sliver of your thigh in one of your vlogs that was edited. Like, girl, come on. Silly. So Erica goes on to continue to have an onslaught here against Amberlynn by saying, how's your mom? Have you two been fighting in the car rides that she gives you? Amberlynn says that she and her mom don't fight. She's never yelled at her mom in any of the car rides that she has given her. And Erica also says, I'm hoping that your mom gave you a ride to the dentist. I know that your cracked half tooth is painful, considering the fact that you think that you don't need regular cleanings nor floss, since brushing should do all of that, as you claimed. So Amberlynn here talks about her dental hygiene and says that she should go to a dentist. She just doesn't. I mean, we can kind of talk about why that is. I mean, if you guys have ever been to the dentist before, I mean, I think that Amberlynn avoids a lot of her medical upkeep on herself because she feels embarrassed. She can't fit. I mean, like we've seen recently with like the MRI stuff, she's told us like she doesn't fit in the MRI machine. I mean, if you've ever been to the dentist before, I mean, I don't even know how they would operate on Amberlynn's mouth, because in like a standard dentist chair that like they, lay you back in, I don't know if Amberlynn would fit in one of those. And I recently did see on Despectful Moments on Instagram that they said like a standard dentist chair can hold up to like 350 pounds. So if and like this is like the same thing with the salon. Like Amberlynn doesn't ever go to a salon or get her hair cut or anything like that because, like standard salon chairs, standard dentist chairs and everything. I mean, I don't know. Amberlynn kind of made an interesting claim here that she went to the dentist during season 5, and when Jade took her to the dentist in season 5, she proceeded to imitate one of the dental hygienists that was working on her mouth, or the dentist or something like that. And Amberlynn put on this like little Shakespeare play on her live stream last night and said, we're just going to take half of your tooth out because we can tell that it's bothering you. I don't really know what that means, but Amberlynn kind of says that this dentist, or they took out half of her tooth, and them removing half of her, I don't even know how you would remove half a tooth unless one of your teeth was cracked. So I guess if like one of your teeth was cracked, they could remove half of it that way. But why would a dentist ever like cut your tooth in half and only take out half? I don't know. I didn't really understand that. But Amberlynn says that the dentist took half of her tooth out. And when that happened, when she was with Jade, that was the beginning of a lot of her dental issues. So, in my opinion, I interpret that as Amberlynn blaming the dentist why she has problems with her teeth. So yeah, it was the dentist's fault. It was the dentist's fault because they took half of her tooth out of her mouth, and then that caused her to have more issues, which then caused Amberlynn to have, more problems inside of her mouth. So that was kind of the explanation that she gave to this whole thing about Erica saying that half of her tooth was cracked and that she wishes that her mom will take her to the dentist because she knows that her tooth is in pain. Amberlynn did say that she does floss. So this thing about Amberlynn not flossing or whatever, Amberlynn basically said to that, I do floss. That never happened. Okay, so that's the fourth or fifth never happened right here. Erica says she doesn't floss. Amber says that she does floss. So, I mean, this whole thing is she said, but I mean, you can believe who you believe, so. Yeah, I mean, Amberlynn's response to this was interesting. I don't know. But Erica really did not like that Amberlynn showed text messages in her most recent vlog. Is Amberlynn flossing? Is Amberlynn brushing? Is Amberlynn demanding Twinkie that she give her paw prior to feeding her? Is Twinkie pissing in Amberlynn's bathroom? Did she let Rarity go because she wanted to get back at Rarity for scratching her and giving her cellulitis? Did she use the topical antibiotic? So, I mean, everything that was said here, Amberlynn basically said, no, none of that ever happened. And I mean, that's very on brand for Amberlynn to say, no, that never happened, because that's how she tries to wiggle out of everything. No, that never happened. You're lying. And she ended her little soliloquy here by saying just that. She put her hands together and said, it's not when people come on the internet and expose me for the things I've done and for the things I've said. It's the lying that bothers me. And Amberlynn really hit home the point that she hates it when people lie about her. She doesn't really care when people say things about her that are true. It's the lying that bothers her. But I mean, we've seen Amberlynn lie about things that have happened before. So I mean, that statement doesn't really mean anything to me because, she said that the washcloth thing never happened. Choosy never happened. The timers never happened. The lint picking never happened. I mean, she says that everything never happened. So, I mean, was Erica 100% truthful in everything that she said in that comment? I don't know. But the fact that Amberlynn never takes accountability for anything, very on brand for her. So I just think it's interesting that Amberlynn says, it's not so much that you're exposing me or you're saying this, it's the lying. And you know what? She has said that about me before too. She says Jordy, I don't care that you nitpick me. I don't care that you come on here and talk shit on me. It's the lying that bothers me. And I have challenged Amberlynn in the past and I said, okay, well, what do you believe that I'm lying about? What do you think that I said was not factual or truthful? And Amberlynn's response to that is always just a vague heap of a mess along the lines of no, you're just a liar. You're just a liar. And the thing about Amberlynn is if she can kind of catch one little inconsistency about something that someone says or one little thing that was maybe taken out of context, she will take that and she will run with it and try to say that everything that you have to say is fake. So, I mean, of all of this shit here, say, for example, Amberlynn said, no, you lied about the topical antibiotic. She would take this and run with this and say, well, how can we trust this person? They're a confirmed liar because they lied about the topical antibiotic. So if they're going to lie about that, can we really believe all of this? Oh, Amberlynn loves to do that. Loves to do that. So, yeah. That was kind of her response to everything that Erica had to say. There was more that happened in that live stream. Amberlynn did comment on what is currently going on with Beck's ex, Dakota. She talked about it a little bit. She was like, everything that happened with Dakota, it just kind of made my stomach go like this. I don't know. It made her stomach like queasy or something. She also did say that she feels bad for Beck, and she thinks that Beck and Dakota are still together. So I'm thinking if we don't do it today, maybe Friday, we will take a look at Beck's response, and we will talk about everything that Amberlynn had to say about Dakota in her most recent live stream. So maybe I'll create another outline for us to take a look at in regards to the things that Amberlynn said about Dakota. And I mean, I don't know. Has anyone watched this video yet? Has anyone watched Taking Responsibility for My Past? Does this have anything to do with Dakota? Does anyone know? Or is this like just completely independent of everything about the cuddling applications and shit like that? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. I watched it. Okay. So we'll probably take a look at this on Friday, and then maybe we'll also take a look at some other things that Amberlynn said in her live stream. Which, I mean, honestly, other than her raging about Erica and her talking about Dakota, I can't really think of like much that was said in that live stream that was like juicy. She did take the opportunity to take a shot at reaction channels because she was like, you know, I think it's real suspicious that people aren't talking about this Dakota thing. But other than that, I mean, I don't think really anything was said in that live stream that was like worth talking about. But I mean, the Erica rage was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was nice to see. It was fun. It was fun. Which video talks about Dakota? There's no video about Dakota. The only thing that we have, well, Amberlynn's live stream from last night, she had some things to say about Dakota, but the only thing that has been said about Dakota is this community post, and we took a look at this a few days ago. This gigantic paragraph about Beck saying that she and Dakota, or they and Dakota are no longer together. Yeah. She giggled about having a vibrator like a 14-year-old. So there's a photo going around right now. I don't know where it came from. I don't know who took that photo, but there's a photo going around of Amberlynn holding an object in her hand, acting like she's going to put it in her mouth. I'm not going to pull that up on the big screen just because I don't think it's appropriate for YouTube, and maybe I could get in trouble for showing that on here. But there's a photo going around right now. It's on Instagram. It's on Twitter. It's of Amber. I really don't know. And then people were kind of thinking, like, why would she even take a picture like that? She's a lesbian. And people were saying, like, oh, well, maybe it was for Dalton. I was like, oh, okay, that could make sense. I don't know. But regardless, it's not as explicit as the cookie video, but I mean, just in like the past year, it's crazy that like we've been getting all of this like explicit content from Amberlynn. Like, if it's not her putting something near her mouth, it's her like, you know, going down on a cookie. Like, It's pretty interesting to see the type of things that have been shown in Miss Reed in her free time. Hope Frog, thank you. Fat Hall of Fame, eating faster so you can get more. You know, they tell you to eat slow because then you get fuller faster and then you won't want to eat as much. But I'm a fast eater. I have, oh God. Don't do that. Show or link it. Well, I mean, if you guys only get your Girl World content through YouTube, I will say this. If you only get your Girl World content through reaction channels and through YouTube, like through watching Amberlynn's videos, and you don't go anywhere else, you do miss out. Because there is more information, there is more material, there are photos and screenshots that make their way around different websites and different platforms that do not make it to YouTube. A good example during season 5 is, and a lot of you may have not even known this, there was a very extensive conversation that was had on some websites about Jade and legal issues. No reaction channels talked about that on YouTube. Nobody showed court documents. Nobody talked about that. Nobody talked about Jade's court proceedings, all that kind of shit. Like, nobody. So, I mean, there are like, it does go in depth. It does go in depth if you do have Twitter, Instagram, etc. But yeah, you don't get all of it if you come to YouTube, because honestly, I mean, not all of it's appropriate for YouTube and not all of it's allowed. So that's kind of the reason why. I mean, if there was no consequence to me, like pulling up that screenshot that's been going around right now, like, yeah, I would. But I mean, you know, like I said, I'm a big picture thinker. I don't think about like, oh, I want you guys to see this screenshot, but like, you know, it affect like my channel's well-being. It's like, you know, big picture. Jojo, thank you. Can you say hi to my boyfriend, Jericho? He's driving home from Montreal to Nova Scotia tonight. Ooh, hello. That is so awesome. That's a really cool name, Jericho. Isn't that in the Bible? It was like, there was 3 of them. Meshach. No. Wait, Jericho's a city. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm sorry. Hi, Joe. Hi, Jericho. Enjoy your drive. Susie Q, thank you. Never been so early. Hey from the Poconos, Jordy and chat. Hello to you, Susie Q. Thank you so much for sending that in. Kylie Cat, thank you so much for your membership. That One Kid, thank you. Last super chat before my 30th tomorrow. Don't forget to like the stream. Bye. P.S. You look so fetch. Oh, so fetch. That One Kid, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. Jaundice Jordy Poopy Washcloth, thank you for 3 months. I've had a bad couple of weeks. Need Jord to entertain and cheer me up. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Jaundice Jordy Poopy Washcloth. I hope you have a great rest of your week. The Battle of Jericho. Yeah, why did I think that was like a biblical thing? I dated a guy named Jericho, but he went by Jarek. Oh, like Derek, but Jarek. Jericho was a city. I thought it was. The walls of Jericho come falling down. Is it still a city in the Middle East? It's by the River Jordan. Oh, so it's in Jordan? Jericho is a city in Palestine. Oh, interesting. Today I learned. Erica, thank you. I'm on vacation from work. No better way to spend it. Here. Happy to have you, Erica. Enjoy your vacation. Bobay. Thank you, Bobay. Finally catching a live. Are the new sticker out? No, they're not. They're not. No. Oh, I have to update the sticker store this week. Thank you for reminding me, Bobay. Aaron Courtney, thank you. Jordy's streaming days are my favorite days. Thank you for the compliment, Aaron. Nice to see you tonight. It's by the River Jordy. The River Jordy. I do want to go to Jordan someday. Not just because it's, you know, my name, but because I do like desert landscapes. I think that the Middle East is really pretty. So I would love to go to Jordan someday. Nuanced Hot Dog, thank you. You look beautiful tonight, Jord. Like the live as you come in, Gorals. Oh, thank you. Maybe it's the new light. What do you guys think of the light? Is it like, I don't know. Is it? Should I position it elsewhere? Like, what if I put it here? Is that better? But like, you see like the little thing in my glasses that drives me crazy. I hate that. I hate that so much. So it's like I could wear contacts, but like I don't wear contacts that much. I don't know. It needs to be back further. All right. Well, I can't do that right now. Put it up higher. All right. Well, I can't do that right now. So if you put it up higher, it won't glare. Okay. Make it warm. There is an option to make it warm. Like I can make it like a different color. Hold, please. Like this. What do you think of that? Does that make me more yellow? Or is that like... So I can make it like really white, or I can make it like kind of yellowy. What do you think? Yellow or like bright white? It looks better. Don't do white. Okay. All right. Face it toward the wall. All right. Jordy, do you have an astigmatism? No. You look ghostly. Ooh. Madam Juniper, thank you so much for gifting a subscription to Lakaya. Nice to see you tonight, Lakaya. Lakaya has finished the washcloth thing. I believe that this is going to be the final picture of the washcloth. This is what we're going to go with. So the washcloth will be available for members to use in the next few days. Lakaya has just recently finished it, so I think that this is the final thing of the washcloth that we're going to go with. So, yeah. Just giving you guys a little bit of a teaser. This will be live on Twitch and YouTube for members to use soon. The dirty washcloth emoticon. Fun. Fun. Thank you, Lakaya. Aqua Girl, thank you for 2 months. We've indoctrinated my husband. He says Jordy is his favorite. Oh. I've been a lot of people's husbands' favorites. Kidding. Kidding. That was a joke. Thank you, Aqua Girl. Evil hate-filled female, thank you. Looking fly tonight. I hate that big bitch. Oh my God. Oh my... I don't know. There's just sometimes you guys say things that just like, oh my God. Okay. All right. Evil hate-filled female, thank you. Jordan Gorley, thank you. The dude at the Dollar Tree who rung me up looked just like you. It felt like I was giving you a super chat buddy in real life. Guys, not every white person with facial hair looks like me. Remember the thing with Dalton? He looks exactly like you. I mean, do they? Or is it just a white dude with facial hair? Samantha, thank you. May I suggest ordering more than one order of fries at Five Guys for Fat Hall of Fame? You know what? I like never go to Five Guys. Every time that Five Guys gets brought up in casual conversation, it's always people complaining about how expensive it is. You know? People are always like, can you believe that a hamburger at Five Guys is $18? Oh my God. Exactly, Teardrop. Les eat. Thank you so much for that super chat. Skinny. Nuanced Hot Dog, thank you again. Don't forget your beginning of the month memberships. We did that on April 4th, I believe. So we did that sometime like 3-4 streams ago. Thank you for reminding me, though. I am going to need another reminder at the end of the month. Clever B, thank you again. Appreciate that. Outlines kinky. I know, it's like I'm back in school. Okay, so like I said, I think that we're going to do the Beck and talk more about what Amberlynn had to say about Dakota on Friday. But for today, I want to do Amberlynn's most recent upload titled, where is it? I Need to Make Something Very Clear. So let's watch I Need to Make Something Very Clear. And then Friday, we will do the Let's Talk as well as Beck's video. Or maybe we'll split it up a little bit and do like a little bit maybe on Saturday too. I'm not sure yet, but that'll be the tentative schedule for the rest of the week. So let's finish this today now. Beverly and Peach, thank you. Why would he stare down Amber's shirt when the mom has huge ones? He's probably wondering why the genes weren't passed down, and she's 500 pounds. This is a messy super chat, so I'm just going to say thank you for the donation.
Hello. Welcome to a new weigh-in video, number 3 to be exact. Today is April 8th on a Tuesday. So in the beginning of my weigh-in videos, I answer 5 questions that you guys have asked me on Instagram, so let's get into it. Did you come up with the food for thought questions that you ask yourself at the end of your What I Ate Today videos? Yes, I did. I really love doing stuff like that. Like, my dream still is to come out with a guided journal. I think that would be so freaking awesome. I love to not only...
Girl, who would take guidance from you? I mean, the jokes write themselves sometimes. Who would take guidance from Amberlynn? I mean, come on.
Answer questions, but I love to ask them as well. Why don't you count the food that you have out as ordering takeout? Because this specific goal was about my relationship with ordering takeout food. It has honestly been a very, very, very bad habit that I have dealt with every day for years. I have relied on it for convenience, out of boredom, just because I wanted to. I was too lazy to cook. And these are all...
Yeah, it's all of those things, but it's mainly because Amberlynn doesn't have anything going on. I mean, when you're not leaving the house, when you don't have friends, when you don't have anything to do, nowhere to go, no plans, nothing to look forward to, except maybe your mom taking you to bingo once a week. I mean, that is Amberlynn's excitement. I mean, this isn't just exclusive to 500-pound people. I mean, I look forward to meals. Like all day, it's like, oh yeah, getting pizza tonight, or like, oh yeah, we're going to so-and-so's birthday dinner for hibachi. Like, food is something to look forward to. It's an event. So, I mean, for someone that is perpetually bored inside of their apartment, Amberlynn uses the whole like, oh, let me order from DoorDash thing as like her entertainment for the day.
All the things that I am trying to actively work on. And going to have a meal with my mom at bingo, or if we go out to eat, I would still, for my other meal, come home and order takeout. Like, Uber has just been like...
She says that as if we're supposed to be surprised. I would eat chocolate chip cookies, chicken tenders, fries, mozzarella sticks. I would eat all of those things at bingo, and then I would come home and order more food. Like, are we supposed to be surprised by that? The sky's blue, water is wet.
One of my worst habits, like truly one of my very worst habits. So this goal was for me to improve in that. Going out and having a meal at bingo or having a meal wherever with my mom, that's about like connection and spending time. While Uber was definitely not about that. Uber was about convenience and the fact that I'm lazy and the fact that I'm addicted to ordering takeout from my app, having it delivered to my home. The problem I'm actively targeting is stopping that, or at least lessening it drastically. I'm not gonna sit here and take away having a meal with my mom at bingo, because that's not the issue. That's not what's gonna make me gain weight. That's not what's causing laziness, and it's never...
Well, I don't know. Maybe she could start bringing food to Bingo instead of being tempted with a concession stand, because I mean, concession stands typically do not have healthy options. Usually it's hot dogs, hamburgers, pretzels, cheese fries, candy. Like that's usually what you'll find at a concession stand. So she's saying here, like, well, I don't want to take away that opportunity to bond with my mom over food at the concession stand at Bingo. But I mean, girl, you shouldn't be eating cookies, pretzels, chicken tenders, fries, like all this shit. So I mean, I see what she's saying. Like, you know, I can't get rid of, I can't get rid of everything. I can't change overnight. Oh, she loves to say that. I can't change overnight. She loves to say that. But I mean, no concession stand either, you know? I mean, we need to make drastic, dire changes, and we need to do it now. But I mean, all of this is falling on deaf ears. I've already made it very clear that Amberlynn needs inpatient, or she's going to have an early series finale. She's not going to do inpatient, so there's no point in even me wasting my breath. Evil hate-filled female, in addition to that hilarious super chat, thank you so much for 10 gifted memberships on YouTube. We have 10 gifted memberships. Oh my god. Welcome, guys. Do we have an evil hate-filled female emoticon? I'll let you guys get creative with that one. I want you to think of angry female, and I want you to channel that into the emoji keyboard. Let me see what you come up with.
Out of boredom. I'm not trying to overhaul everything in my whole life and just wake up overnight and be like, I cannot even eat out. I cannot eat with my mom at Bingo. Nope, not allowed.
See, but like that's a very realistic approach that people have to dieting. If you go cold turkey, then you're more likely to just give up and everything. But I mean, we've heard Amberlynn and Chantal say this 1,000 times before. Well, I can't just like, you know, give up on everything because then I'll get overwhelmed. But the problem with you and Chantal when you guys say shit like that is you guys are giving yourself too much wiggle room. You're giving yourself too much leverage. Well, if I give up Uber Eats and the concession stand at Bingo, then I'll just like give up entirely. But I mean, girl, that's what you got to do at this point. I mean, Amberlynn, you're in failing health and you're a quarter ton. I mean, it's wake up call time. It's been wake up call time.
So my goal was to pick something that is...
But yeah, sorry. The point that I was trying to make is she can't do that. Because anytime that she affords herself a little bit of wiggle room, you give her an inch, she takes a mile. That's just the way that Amberlynn is. So it's almost as if like cold turkey's the only way that's going to fix her, honestly. It seems.
Like drastically making it to where I don't reach my goals at all. And that is what I'm targeting, like mentally and emotionally. Ordering takeout from my Uber Eats and having it delivered to me daily for years and years, sometimes twice a day, is very unhealthy. That is what is ultimately holding me back the most. Will you?
I mean, you holding you back, you are holding you back the most. I don't think that we can blame Uber. I don't think that we can blame DoorDash as to why you're 500 pounds because, I mean, DoorDash and Uber Eats have only come into like popular mainstream services like within the last 10 years. So, I mean, you were gigantic prior to 2015. So, I mean, I think it comes down, it's a you problem, hon. I mean, no, she shouldn't be doing Uber Eats and all that stuff. But I mean, when it comes down to it, she gets bored. She gets bored in the apartment. She wants something to look forward to. It's easy. It's convenient. She doesn't have to make it. She doesn't have to clean up. She just has to throw it away afterwards. I mean, she needs to delete the apps. But I mean, like, even that wouldn't do her any good because, I mean, she would just re-download them. Oh, I deleted them. Oh, well, guess what? I can just re-download them. I mean, honestly, like the only like way, like I don't even know if that you can do this, but I think that if like this were possible, like the only thing that could help her is if she contacted all of these companies and told them, hey, listen, I have a problem with ordering from you. I need you to put me on the blocked list. Like, don't accept orders to my address. Anytime that I try to do it, I don't know. Would that even work? But because like I feel like she would just like order it to her neighbor at that point and then be like, oh yeah, order for Amber. That's for me. I don't know how you would escape this. I mean, this is I make the statement all the time and maybe it comes across as a joke, but I really am not. I really think it at this point, like duct tape and handcuffs would be the only way to get Amberlynn back on track, if not for inpatient. But she's not going to do inpatient. So why am I wasting my breath? Nuanced Hot Dog, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate it. I know that these were sent in a while ago. I really appreciate it, guys. Sometimes the gifted memberships get buried in all the super chats because they don't show up on my Streamlabs feed. Thank you so much, Nuanced Hot Dog. I really appreciate that. Let's get some hot dog emojis in the chat for Nuanced Hot Dog's generosity. Welcome, guys.
Very unhealthy. That is what is ultimately holding me back the most. Will you start a GoFundMe for us supporters to help you go to inpatient? Absolutely not. I would never in my life start a GoFundMe. There's like multiple reasons for that, but the biggest one is
the biggest reason that she would never do a GoFundMe isn't because she's above taking a handout, isn't because she's above asking for help. It's because she doesn't want it. She doesn't want it. I mean, it's the same. It would be like the same thing with Eugenia. Like if in another world, like Eugenia didn't come from a wealthy family in Connecticut and she was just some like random woman that couldn't afford intensive ED rehab, and people did a GoFundMe, it would come down to the fact that they would not accept that money or they would not use that money because they simply do not want to go. That's what it boils down to. Amberlynn does not want to go to inpatient. Even if it was free, she wouldn't go. Even if it was free. Even if, it was like, oh, don't worry about your YouTube channel. You will keep all of your subscribers. You will keep your following. Go ahead, 6 months, 8 months, 12 months. Do what you need to do. You will have feet to stand on when you get out of inpatient. You will be able to make an income. Don't worry about it. This is all paid for. I mean, she wouldn't go. It's just the fact Amberlynn doesn't want to give up control. She would never do that. She would never allow someone else to make decisions for her. Amberlynn's rabies, thank you so much. Now that JCS is posting again, can he dissect Amber? I don't know who JCS is. I'm sorry. Dream Queen, thank you for 2 months. Amber Freudian slip caught in 4K LBs. 4K LBs. You're funny. Welcome back. Clever B, thank you. Fig, hi Fig. Cellulitis. Rarity's idea. Rarity has given me cellulitis in the past, yes, but that was years and years ago. I can't believe that came out of her mouth. Oh, jeez. Clever B, thank you so much for 10 gifted memberships. I really appreciate you expanding my community. Let's get some bumblebee emojis in the chat for Clever B's generosity. Thank you so much, Clever B. Oh my god. Welcome, guys.
Like, I don't want other people to use their money for something that I should be saving for myself. If you want...
No. I don't want people to send me money that I'm not going to use for what they want me to use it for. That's what it comes down to. Because, I mean, you're not allowed to use GoFundMe proceeds or whatever you raise on GoFundMe for things that aren't the intended purpose. So, I mean, like, I don't know. If your house burns down and then you put up a GoFundMe and then, like, it's discovered that your house never burned down and you actually just, like, went to Bora Bora on vacation. I mean... there's consequences. So Amberlynn wouldn't use that money for inpatient, so she would never launch it in the first place.
Want to donate to someone, donate to a cause or a person that actually genuinely needs that money. How do you
you do that's the thing though, Amberlynn. I mean, I don't know if you genuinely need the money, but you genuinely need the care. You genuinely need to be seen. You definitely need to be put into a program like this. So I'm going to rephrase what she just said. If you're looking to be generous, if you're looking to donate to someone, take your money and donate it to someone that actually wants to be helped. Because that's what she's actually trying to communicate.
Donate to a cause or a person that actually genuinely needs that money. How do you feel about fat jokes? So I make a lot of fat jokes about myself. I don't know if you guys know that about me, but I do. And that is something I've always done. I've had a couple people in my life who didn't like it. They didn't like hearing me do it. They thought I was being rude to myself. I've had cancer, so if I want to make a uterine cancer joke, I'm allowed to do it because I suffered through it. Or if I want to make a foster care joke, or just anything that is like something that happened to me or is me, I feel like I'm allowed to do that. But if I see like a skinny person make a fat joke, or if I hear someone who's never had cancer make a cancer joke, it's like, bro, you don't have the right to do that. So that I don't think is okay. Why did you say no to having an ice cream cone with your mom if you allow yourself to eat?
Okay, so if you're going to make fun of someone for something, you yourself had to endure it. I mean, Amberlynn has been pissed at me for like making jokes about her in the past. I mean, I don't like I need like specifics on this. I need like a blueprint of like what I'm allowed to say, what I'm not allowed to say. I mean, I don't know if I would ever say that I've been fat. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess like technically with my height and weight, I have been obese before. I mean, I don't know. Does that give me the green light to make the jokes that I make on here? But I mean, here's the thing. I don't need your permission. I don't want your permission. Regardless of whether or not I've been thin, I've been the height and weight that I am right now, I've been bigger in the past, like I really don't give a fuck. Sorry. I mean, I'm going to make the jokes. I mean, whatever. When it comes to cancer and things like that, I mean, yeah, obviously there are lines that I don't cross and things that I don't say, but I mean, that's just kind of like a no-brainer to me. Like, why would I ever make fun of your cancer? You didn't choose that. I mean, you didn't choose to suffer with cancer or choose to be diagnosed with that or choose to have a hysterectomy or anything like that. I mean, there's just like some topics that aren't funny, I guess. So why would I? I don't know. Just kind of read the room, maybe. Can I ask how much you weighed? Like, what's obese, Jordy? I mean, during college, I mean, it's like a thing here in the United States that it's called the freshman 15, where people typically go into their freshman year and they start eating at the dining hall and they put on a lot of weight. And I think like for me, it was more like the freshman 50. I'm not kidding. I think it was more like the freshman 50 instead of the freshman 15. I mean, my freshman and sophomore year of college, I probably was, like 250s, 260s, and I'm 5'10". So, I mean, that's obese. On like, the height and weight chart. I'm in the 180s right now. So, I mean, that even still might be overweight. I don't know. It probably is, in all honesty. Whatever. Sorry, tangent. Fig, thank you. Conquer the victim mentality, thank you. I had cellulitis years ago. They don't give topical cream. They just give strong antibiotics. I don't ever want to take Amber's side, but it's the truth. Oh. Interesting. Thank you for sharing that, Conquer. Bubbly Chick, thank you so much for a gifted membership on YouTube. Let's get some bubbles in the chat. Thank you, Bubbly Chick.
Don't think is okay. Why did you say no to having an ice cream cone with your mom if you allow yourself to eat those things anyway? Because I hadn't even ate that day, so I know if I had an ice cream cone as my first meal, then that was gonna spiral my whole day. It's about the headspace that I go into eating a certain thing. Like, yes, I will allow myself to have an ice cream cone, but definitely not as my first meal. Twinkie keeps moving. I'm sure you guys have noticed, like she has gone from behind me to this side to everywhere. So don't mind that, sorry. This is her world. I simply just live in it, okay? All right, so let's talk about the 4 goals that I had this week. So the first one.
Twinkie just looks so sad. I don't know, it just looks like so morose. I mean, I know that senior pets just kind of like in their older years, they do just kind of like lay around and like stare. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Twinkie really has not had quality of life in a long time. The only time that Twinkie has had the life that she should have is when Beck and Jade were taking care of her.
One was only order takeout 3 times a week, drink 2 water bottles a day, log all of my calories on Noom, even if I go over, and do intermittent.
Oh, another thing about Twinkie is at one point during Amberlynn's live stream last night, she started to play with her Torrid cards, and she pulled out a card, and she was like reading Twinkie's fortune or something, and she pulled out a card, and the card said release on it. And Amberlynn said, release Twinkie. What does that mean? Like, are we getting another backdoor arc? Are you finally going to give her to me? I don't know what that means either. But yeah, the Torrid card said that she needs to release Twinkie.
Fasting, where I am only allowed to eat in an 8-hour window and I don't get to eat for 16 hours. So as for ordering takeout 3 times a week, I ordered sushi on Thursday and I also ordered sushi on Sunday, and that is the only 2 times that I ordered takeout. So it was 2 times this week. What? So I was successful in that goal.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I only ordered twice this week. I mean, maybe she only ordered twice on Uber Eats, but how many times did you order on Grubhub? Maybe she only ordered twice on Grubhub, but how many times did you order on DoorDash? Amberlynn only ordering 2 times in 1 week on those delivery apps? Bull. Snowball's chance in hell.
Goal. Drink 2 water bottles. Yes, I did it. I did it every single day, and it's literally becoming such a habit for me. I do not allow myself to drink anything until I have drank those 2 water bottles. And now it's just like literally a habit. I don't even think I need it to be a goal anymore. As for logging all my calories on Noom, no matter what, did I do that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And one of those days, oh God, I hated it. And what I hated even more was stepping on the scale the next day. It was not pretty, I'll tell you that. And did I do intermittent fasting? No, I didn't. Day 1.
Intermittent fasting.
I realized I am forcing myself to eat when I'm not hungry, but then I'm not allowed to eat when I am. I can't do that. So that's the only goal I was unsuccessful on. I am not going to force myself to eat when I'm not hungry. I just am not going to. So I didn't do IF, and I never will. All right, so now let's talk about how my week went. It actually went pretty freaking good, especially the beginning, but I'm really...
Yeah, that is an interesting way to pronounce hungry. Hungry hippos. I don't know. Hungry.
realizing that the...
Intermittent English. Oh, God. Does Twinkie have a boil? You know what? What was that thing on Twinkie when she walked away? Did you guys see that? Did you see that thing on her, Get back here, Twinkie. Where are you?
I did it every single day, and it's literally becoming...
What is this? Has she talked about this before? What's this giant mark on Twinkie's butt? I don't know. I don't know, Amberlynn. You can't blame Rarity for scratching Twinkie because she's not there anymore. So what is this?
So that's the only goal I was unsuccessful on. I am forcing myself to eat when I'm not hungry, but then I'm not allowed to eat when I am. I can't do that. So that's the only goal I was unsuccessful on. I am not going to force myself to eat when I'm not hungry. I just am not going to. So
she has mentioned that before. She said it's fine, but I don't believe her. Is it a fatty tumor? I mean, it's hard to make out just from the corner of the screen. So
I didn't do IF, and I never will. All right, so now let's talk about how my week went. It actually went...
She won't do IF, and she won't do IP. Inpatient. Laura Case, thank you for 2 months. I'm saving up for a trip as a lonely online college student. Thanks for making me feel included. Oh my God, you will always have a place here, Laura Case. I hope you have a really fun time on your trip. That sounds awesome. You're gonna have to let us know how it goes. Thank you so much for coming back again. Conquer, thank you again. Steroid cream for a morbidly obese person is possible, I guess. In special situations, you have to let the site breathe to heal. Oh, well, maybe that's why Amberlynn never wears pants, because she's letting her innards breathe. Oh, gross. Mrs. Ploppy, thank you for 7 months on Twitch.
Pretty freaking good, especially the beginning, but I'm realizing that the weekends are a lot harder for me. So I stayed below my calories.
Why does it matter? The day of the week shouldn't matter to Amberlynn. The weekends are a lot harder for me. I mean, girl, your job is to film shit on your phone for 10 minutes a day. Does it? I mean, that doesn't affect anything that you. Like every day's Friday to you. The weekends are harder. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's because her mom is off on the weekends, so they have more time to drive Amber around and do stuff with her. That's the only thing that comes to mind for me. But I mean, the day of the week is mostly irrelevant to Amber. The weekends are harder.
6 days out of the 7 days that I was supposed to. I genuinely don't know what happened, but Sunday I ate so much. I genuinely just like could not get satisfied. I could not get full. And even though I overate.
Bottomless pit. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Bottomless Pit Lynn. All right, in the chat, I want to see the hole emoji. There is a hole emoji, if you guys didn't know that. It's not used very often, but I think for Amberlynn being a bottomless pit this past Sunday, we should honor that with the hole emoji. Can we get some hole emojis?
Ate drastically. I still logged every single calorie, and when I stepped on the scale the next day, I was up 5 pounds. Fully aware it's not real weight. It's a lot of water weight. It's a lot.
It's just water weight. It's just water weight.
Of sodium, it's a lot of fluid. I'm fully aware of that, just in the same way of like I was losing like 2 pounds a day almost in the beginning of this week or this last week that just happened, and that's also a lot of water weight. Like that's just...
She's just 400 pounds of water. Yeah, you know those like giant water tanks that they'll have in towns? Maybe Oklahoma City could just put Amberlynn up in the sky and she could be like the water tank for the city.
Just what happens, like your body crazy fluctuates when you start a diet or when you overeat. Like it's just what your body does. So it was a lot of like hecticana on the scale. Like it was so good. And then that one day of overeating as drastically as I did and all that like sodium and water weight that I gained, I was not happy with myself. So something I noticed about Noom, since they want you to weigh yourself daily, like if you lose a good amount of weight, like it literally changes the calories every single day. So I noticed every pound I would lose, it would like lower my calories by like 5 or 10, which I kind of liked that. Anyways, let's get into my weigh-in. So last week I was 523.8 and today I was, dun-ta-da, oh my God, do we have an earthquake? 518.0, and that's amazing, but I'm just over here thinking, how much more amazing would it have?
Oh, damn. 518 is amazing. Oh my God. This is back when she would step on the scale and that thing would go, hello, it's ready. 508, and Amberlynn would go, yee! Like it was Christmas morning or something. 518. We're excited about 518. Oh my God. She has to be 550. Well, if she was, she probably wouldn't tell us. She can't even drum roll correctly. I would not encourage Amberlynn to drum roll too much. I don't know. Whenever she filmed this, maybe we could Google seismic activity in Oklahoma that day. Fatal Bunny, Mandy, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Our lovely moderator, Mandy, has sent in 5 gifted memberships. Welcome to 5 new members here on YouTube. Thank you so much for doing that. Let's get some knives and bunny emojis in the chat for Fatal Bunny. Thank you, Fatal Bunny.
Have been if I wouldn't have overate that one day. So that means I'm down 5.8 pounds this week, pretty much 6, not gonna lie.
I mean, maybe I just didn't pay attention, but I don't even... Wait. Oh my God, the hair flip. Or not the hair flip, or just like whatever she just did. Did you see that? So, wait, I need to see that again. Oh my God. So I'm down like 5 pounds. Hey. 518. Eat it, bitches. I cannot believe she just did that.
Would it have been if I wouldn't have overate that one day. So that means I'm down 5.8 pounds this week, pretty much 6, not gonna lie.
Oh my God, the hair tuck behind the ear when she said that. Pretty much down 6 pounds. Oh my God. Do y'all hear her? Did you guys hear her say that just now? Oh my God.
I'm very proud of that because I'm not doing
And she's proud of it.
anything super drastic. It is hard though, like counting every single calorie that goes into my mouth. Like, it's annoying. I hate it. It's frustrating. But it's like, to stay within that calorie limit, I definitely need to continue doing that. So Noom does give me like 2,600.
She was close to 500 in season 2. She's got to be 600 now. I mean, if she has a wiper, I think that Amberlynn's kind of just going balls to the wall. Like, Uber Eats all day, all night. And then the mom will come over. Maybe Amberlynn, like, goes number 2, like, a few times a week. Like, she plans it around when the mom visits. It's like, okay, my mom is coming over Wednesday evening and Sunday afternoon. So those can be my number 2 days. Because she'll be there to wipe for me. Oh, my God. 6 pounds down, skinny. I can't believe she tucked her hair behind her ear when she said that. That was insane behavior. Eric, thank you. She never said it happened, but didn't say that she didn't actually say that to Erica. Does that make any sense? No, it didn't. Just Jamie, thank you. Remember Darvo? Amber reverses the narrative like most narcissists and accuses people of things that she's done. Examples, Casey with DV and Beck using her. I didn't do that. You did that to me. Amberlynn's rabies, thank you so much. Why would she need to prove if Life 360? Oh, yeah. Oh, girl, that Life 360. That's crazy. And then I think that she was doing that with Emily, too. I think that in every relationship that Amberlynn gets in from now on, it's going to be some type of, like, tracking app or, like, sharing locations or Life 360, something like that, just because she's, like, that possessive and psycho. Incognito, thank you. Off topic, Jordy, you have very pretty hands. I do. I just think it's a pretty standard hand. Thank you. Appreciate that. Clever Bee, thank you. I don't get the dog paw thing. Plenty of people train their dogs to wait before food. I taught my dogs wait so I could play. Oh, so I could put vitamins in their food. Yeah, I wish that Erica would have followed up a little bit on that, or like why Erica thought that that was like a dig. I mean, like the way that like I took that is like maybe Amberlynn was not feeding Twinkie unless she did what she wanted her to do or something like that, and like that was the toxic part of it. I really don't know. I don't know if Erica will care to follow up though. The choker is beginning to disappear. Sasha, hello. At Inpatient, someone should demand a burpee before throwing a fried egg into Amber's mouth. Oh my God. Like how they throw, what would they throw to like seals? You know, at SeaWorld when they like wanted to like get them to do tricks and stuff, they'll like throw them a piece of meat or something. I don't know. Maybe like a SeaWorld instructor could throw Amberlynn a piece of orange chicken. Oh, God. Heath Bar Crunch, thank you. Boiled legs. Oh, my God. Well, you know she likes them a little bit browned. You know how she likes her eggs done.
100 calories to 3,400 calories. I always stayed below 2,600. So I want to make that very clear. Besides the one day I overate, I literally had 4,000 calories. Yes, I did. So it was a really good weigh-in. I know it's a lot of water weight. I know I just need to stay on track, and I know I'm not going to be perfect. I'm probably going to have another day where I fuck up this week. This is genuinely not about perfection. And I just realized I forgot to say goals for this coming week. I totally skipped that part, didn't I? So my goals for this week is order takeout 3 times a week. Just 3 times. And when I say order takeout, I mean from my Uber to deliver to my home.
And I mean, for most people, eating out, going to restaurants, that's like I wouldn't say a delicacy, but it's like a special occasion. You know, like a whole family goes to hibachi. Like sometimes the waitress will be like, oh, are we celebrating anything tonight? Like most people don't eat out that much throughout the week. So, I mean, to have that delivered 3 times a week and that be good to you, That's still drastic, Amber. That's still not good. I only want to get food delivered 3 times a week to my door. And I think that every time that she delivers, it's at the minimum, at least $60 or $70 minimum. So, I mean, she's spending well over $200 a week. If you believe her. I don't believe her. I think that she's still ordering from DoorDash every day and multiple times a day. But if you believe her, then she's still spending over $200 a week just on DoorDash alone.
Because that is where I have an issue. The weekends are hard for me because I don't have structure. I have started this whole YouTube routine thing where it's very hyper focused throughout the week because I want that normal schedule. I want like a routine. And on the weekends, everything is more up in the air. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know this and that. I don't have like anything planned. But that kind of goes into my next goal. I really want to have a successful weekend. What I consider successful, more successful than that Sunday that I just had. I feel like this weigh-in video was literally all over the place. I'm sorry about that. My brain is kind of all over the place today, but I do hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
I go out to lunch maybe once a month. She needs less goals and more action. I mean, that's Amberlynn's thing. She loves to plan. She loves to have the idea and an outline of how she should be living her life, but she doesn't follow through. Like the planning and like the idea of dieting, that's fun to her, but actually dieting, that's not fun to her. I don't know. I'm sometimes like that with books. Like, I want to buy a bunch of books, but I'm not going to read them. It's like anytime I go to Barnes & Noble or Half Price Books or something, like, I want to buy all these books, but then, like, they'll just, like, sit there for months and I won't read them. And then I'll go back to Barnes & Noble with those books still sitting there, and I'll be like, oh, I need more books, but, like, I haven't read the books I have. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. Less goals, more action. I mean, you can talk about things until the cows come home. But I mean, it just comes down to that Nike slogan, just do it. Just shut up and do it. But Amberlynn's not that kind of girl. She wants to think in circles. She wants to think up reasons and justify and do the mental gymnastics as to why she doesn't have to do things. And she likes to play the mind games with herself. It's just, it's exhausting. So Amberlynn just can't put up and shut up. So that's why I feel that she needs someone else to make the decisions for her. Because when she's left her own devices, she always finds a way to sabotage herself. She can't follow through with it. She just doesn't have the self-discipline. She's not able to exercise the restraint. Sister Knight, thank you. Amber absolutely said it about her stepdad to make her boo jealous. I honestly believe that she lied, he never did, and she's covering her ass. So you think that she said that to Erica on purpose to make Erica jealous? But now that the tables have turned and they're no longer on good terms, it's, oh, well, I never said that. I never said that. No, you're just crazy and jealous and possessive. I don't know. Girly Blob, thank you so much for the super chat. Chassis Baz, hi Chassis. I just got notified. Thank you for the membership. I'm busy, so I'll be replay gang. Love you all. Well, welcome, Chassis Baz. I appreciate you being a member. That is awesome. You were a recipient of a gifted membership. We'll see you on the replay. Mira, hi Mira. Being in girl world equals traumatizing yourself on purpose. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, if you're part of girl world, this is just like a soap opera. This is just fun for us. I mean, we all get to power down our devices and go to bed and wake up and have our lives. I mean, they have to live in this prison. Amber Stretched Out Choker, nice to see you. Hubby and I did our annual springtime WoW subscription re-up, so we were playing a little. Been playing since 2005, but now it's time for fat girl drama. Oh my god, 20 years! 20 years. Oh my god, you've been playing 20 years. I've been playing since 2007. So, yeah. Oh boy. That is too funny. Thank you so much for sharing that. That image this morning was a bit traumatizing. Oh, you talking about the pink vibrator? I mean, it wasn't as explicit as the cookie video, so my thoughts on that is I've seen worse. That cookie video is... Amberlynn's skinny bitmoji, thank you. I'll be part of the replay, but here's a slushie. Thank you so much, Amberlynn skinny bitmoji. I appreciate that. Heath Bar Crunch, thank you so much for your membership. Welcome, welcome, Heath Bar. Jordy's Wisdom Tooth Fairy, thank you. Don't blame the tooth on me. You know, actually, when she was telling that story about going to the dentist and them removing half the tooth, I think that she was talking about how she had to have her wisdom tooth extracted. So, whether we like it or not, Amberlynn's a part of the club. A lot of you like a lot of you giving up your membership. Twiley Ball, thank you so much for 10 months. I watch on YouTube, but I pay on Twitch. I don't know why, but 10 months. Woo! Well, thank you so much, Twiley Ball. I mean, hey, watch whatever platform you're comfortable on. Thank you so much for being here for 10 months. I appreciate that. I can't bring myself to watch the cookie video. I don't. It's not even like one of the. It's like you're just better off not. Don't subject yourself to that. The cookie video was the one that she said she was proud and would monetize. There's no way that you could upload that to YouTube. There's no way. But yeah, I do remember her saying, like, oh, I'm going to upload it myself. That never happened. Chevy, hi Chevy. Growing up, she wasn't taught to brush her teeth. I wasn't raised on water. I was raised on juice and milk. Growing up, I wasn't raised on brushing my teeth. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, though. But apparently Amberlynn needs to see a dentist. Will she? I think unless she's in excruciating pain, she's not gonna go. JR, thank you, JR. Can't wait to catch the replay tomorrow morning. Hope everybody had a good night. Shout out to all the rags hiding in Amberlynn's house. or the washcloths that have been thrown away. our fallen brethren. I was raised on milk. I was raised on milk. I was raised on juice. I wonder if they still try to push milk onto kids as much as they did in the early 2000s. Because I remember milk was pushed on us pretty heavily. I don't know if they still do that, though. I mean, I'd imagine they still have milk in, like, cafeterias and stuff. But, I mean, we had, like, designated milk time, I remember. Like, it was just like, all right, milk time. Like, pass out a milk to everybody. Witch, thank you, Witch. Happy hump day, literally. Oh, that's bad. Thank you, Witch. Happy hump day to you, too. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Milk is still in schools, but my daughter rarely drinks it. Yeah, they had, well, I mean, when I got into high school, they started to have more options. Like, you could get tea, you could get bottled water, you could get strawberry milk. They had strawberry milk. And then you could get, like, Gatorade and Powerade and stuff like that. But I mean, even to this day, like, I pretty much only drink water. I mean, yeah, with the exception of my slushie, but I drink a ton of water. I know it's good for your skin. That's like the, I don't know, and it makes me feel good. Like, water makes me feel good. It helps with bowels. It makes your skin good. Like, I don't know. I like water. not to make it all about me. Incognito, thank you. Is anyone else still traumatized from the super gross close-up of Amberlynn guzzling a soda? I still feel violated. Oh, I think I know what you're referring to. And it made that, like, ungodly noise. Ugh. That was atrocious. Amber's... Okay. Amber's bush. There's another word in there, but I'm not reading it. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm dainty. Tree emoji. Thank you so much, Amber's bush. Asha from the future, thank you for 5 months. Just got back from Singapore. Looking forward to catching up on the goss. Back in the office watching my fave man. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I hope you had fun on your trip. That's awesome. Well, I mean, yeah, if you've been gone a while, I mean, you've missed all the Beck stuff. You've missed the washcloth stuff. I mean, yeah, the recent stuff with Erica and Brittany. There's a lot to catch up on, girl. There is. Welcome back. Spooky Betty Boop. Thank you, Spooky Betty Boop. Happy to be here with everyone in Jordy. I even got my husband here to watch. Much love to everyone. Oh my god, we have Mr. Spooky Betty Boop here tonight watching. Hey, Mr. Spooky Betty Boop. Hey. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Thank you so much for sending that in, Spooky Betty Boop. I hope you and your husband have a lovely rest of your week. Thank you for making him watch. Making him. He doesn't have a choice. Bibliophile, thank you. Jordy going to Kuwait and crossing paths with Chantal. I think I'm more likely to cross paths with Chantal in Thailand than I am Kuwait. I don't really know if there's like much to see in Kuwait. I mean, like the only reason that I would ever want to go to the Middle East is to see like I don't know, like things worth sightseeing, things worth traveling for. I mean, I don't know. From what Chantal's shown us, it just looks like Kuwait's a lot of shopping malls and fast food chains. I mean, I can get that anywhere. But yeah, I would love to see like Petra in Jordan and I don't know, just like sightseeing or hiking or something like that. Deborah Kirk, thank you. Please stop calling her Amberlynn. Call her Amber. She hates that. Oh, I don't know. Just bad habit, I guess. I don't know. Should I start calling her Amber just to piss her off? I don't know. Maybe she would like say, I could see Amberlynn being like, well, you'll call Becky Beck, but you won't call me Amberlynn. Why is it okay for Beck, but not me? I don't know. I don't know. I usually just like whatever people want. It's like, I'm not going to fight you on it. Like, whatever. Okay. Like, just, yes, sure. Clonopin. Hi, Clonopin. I had cellulitis due to a punch biopsy. I was in the ER 2 days later as the bacteria was pushed into my skin during a lupus flare-up. She didn't clean herself. Well, I mean... And you know what, honestly, what would be crazy about like the boil stuff and cellulitis is, I mean, we just saw her blame Rarity for giving her cellulitis at one point, but what would be crazy if she like blamed Beck, you know? It's like, well, Beck didn't clean me good enough. Well, the reason why I didn't have clean skin was because Beck wasn't doing a good job. Oh, I could so see that. Beck's the reason I had all the problems with cellulitis. And I mean, honestly, she had cellulitis a lot through season 5. And you know what? I don't think that she felt comfortable enough to ask Jade to do that for her. So it makes sense why she had more problems during season 5, because she didn't have anyone doing it. It was just kind of like, well, whatever Amberlynn can do for herself, that's all that she was getting. Julia, thank you. You're my source of serotonin in this depressing-ass Pittsburgh weather. Thanks, Jordy. I know, this week is so cold. I mean, at least it's a little bit sunny, but it's so cold this week. Ugh, it's like it was like in the 20s 2 days ago. Ugh, I'm over it. I want summer. Melly Can, thank you. The old lady is back. Gonna have to join the replay gang for the first hour. Have some money. Thank you so much, Melly Can. I appreciate your donation. We'll see you on the replay. Thank you, Melly. Syrian chick, thank you. Jordy, come to Syria. I'll show you around. I mean, I would like to see Syria. I would. Like I said, I love desert landscapes. I think that it's pretty. I just would need to make sure that that's a okay decision for me first. But thank you, that Syrian chick. Bibliophile, thank you. Or as my sister used to say, the concussion stand. Oh, the concussion stand. Oh my gosh. Too funny, too funny. Mandy, thank you so much for all of those gifted memberships on Twitch. Oh my god, Mandy gifted 5 on YouTube and 5 on Twitch. Thank you for being a multi-platform gifter, Mandy. I appreciate you doing that. Welcome to all of our new members, courtesy of Ms. Mandy, aka Fatal Bunny. You could do a meet and greet with Chantal. I think that if I ever meet Chantal in this lifetime, it'll be in Canada, not the Middle East. K-Swiss, thank you. She should smoke cigarettes every time she's hungry. The health benefits of weight loss would greatly outweigh the risks of smoking. You see old people smoking every day. There are no obese old people. Oh, I don't know about that. I see a ton of obese old people. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't recommend Amberlynn smoke to lose weight at this point. I think if anything, she needs to go back on semaglutide, but she's not going to, so impatient. Impatient. That's it. That's the only thing. Oh no, Angel, thank you. Amber would pull a Keffels and use the money on vices. I don't know who Keffels is, but I'm assuming that's someone that did something dishonest with their GoFundMe money. So, yeah, that's why she because she doesn't want the help. She doesn't want the help, and she doesn't want money for something that she's not going to use it for. So, Miyagi, thank you for 11 months. Recently was given a BPD diagnosis by a real psychiatrist. I can finally say we don't claim her. Oh my gosh. Actually went and saw a psychiatrist. The only... I don't know if Amberlynn would ever see a psychiatrist because you usually have to go in person to see a psychiatrist. I mean, I remember when I saw a psychiatrist, like, what would that have been? Well over 5 years ago now. They like wanted me to come in. Like, they're like, no, you have to come in. I think, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Not that she wouldn't not go in, but I think that if it's like, if it's going to be any minor inconvenience for Amberlynn, she's not going to do it. Well, hey, I hope that, you know, your recent diagnosis makes you feel validated or able to find answers or something. Thanks for sharing. Zinka Cat, nice to see you. College Dining Baker here. I am the freshman 15. I remember you mentioning that a while ago, Zinka Cat. Oh my god. Yeah, it's so easy to pack on those pounds. It is. I mean, because you just go down to the dining hall and it's like hamburger and fries, French fries, like just chicken tenders, soups, cereals, rice, like anything that you want. Like, it's usually just buffet style. And it's kind of like the shock for most people. But yeah, I was more like freshman 50, not freshman 15. Brains, thank you so much. I saw a fatty get kicked off a roller coaster because the lap bar that holds you down couldn't close. Is that Fat Hall of Fame? Oh, no, that's just sad. Oh, I don't know. That just like makes me feel sad because like it's embarrassing, and also like I have to think like that person paid for the admission to the park, and then they waited in line, and they got all the way to the front and onto the ride only to be like made a fool out of. Oh, I don't know. That just like makes me feel sad. I mean, if it's a shitty person, no, like we can point our finger and laugh. But I mean, just for like a random fat person you saw at a theme park that happened to. Aw. Callie Newman, thank you. Release Twinkie to Jordy now, Hamber. Oh, she never would. She never would. Oh, she would backdoor it before she would ever let me. Carissa, thank you for sending that in. Nice to see you tonight. Amber's lying on her phone again today. I'm leaving. Oh, Twinkie on the couch thinking to herself, she's lying on her phone again. I'm leaving. Notice how Twinkie got up and left after like 4 minutes. Like, ugh, I can only take so much of this shit. Golly, it's Molly. Thank you so much. I was out of Girl World for so long, but I got sucked back in. I will always look forward to your lives, Jordy. Well, welcome back, Golly. Like I said, Hotel California. You came to your senses. Bubbly Chick does unboxings. Thank you so much. I don't always watch your lives, but whenever I do, I always enjoy them. Well, hey! Glad that you are a sometimes watcher. I appreciate that. Glad that you find them entertaining, or whatever you find them as. Latinas for Jordy, thank you so much for the very generous super chat. Still can't get over the fact this heathen stopped Ozempic out of fear of gallstones, despite the fact the common cause of gallstones is a fatty diet and obesity. Like being scared of water, but being a professional swimmer. I have had this discussion in the past about like Ozempic. It's like, I think that at this point, Ozempic, like whatever Ozempic would do to your gallbladder, I think that it would be worth whatever damage that you do to your gallbladder to lose weight than just like not be on Ozempic. Yeah. But I mean, hey, Amberlynn will think up any idea as to why she can sabotage herself to not be on semaglutide. It's just like, at some point you just need to accept that some people don't want to be helped. And I think that that's like what I've kind of accepted with Amberlynn. She doesn't want helped. So, hey. Series finale, here she comes. JC Ray, thank you so much for 2 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back on Twitch. Red Lipstick Rager, thank you. As someone who has lost 20 pounds counting calories, you have to be committed. She's been counting calories for less than a week and she already hates it. There's no way she's going to make it. Yep, losing weight is not a sprint. It's manageable lifestyle changes that you can do long term. It's that marathon, baby. If she's already hating it now and she's already bitching, I mean, she's going to give up unless she already has. Which, I mean, I don't know. That's assuming that we are believing that she started to begin with, which, who knows. Queer Crusader, thank you. I grew up with Chihuahuas. My dog Oscar passed at 16, and even then got zoomies. Seeing Twinkie like this at 12 years old enrages me. A stranger on the internet, and I trust you will take care of her. Yeah. Chihuahuas do have pretty good lifespans compared to other dog breeds. So, I mean, to see Twinkie be this lethargic and all the talk about her not getting taken out and like having to piss on already soiled pee pads, it's sad. Fat Ket 204 Gain 220, thank you. If Amberlynn did foreplay with food, it'd get lost in the fupa. Well, I mean, she has done that before, and it didn't get lost, to my knowledge. I don't know. Maybe some crumbs did, but maybe she proved you wrong. Kara, hi Kara. I thought she couldn't lose weight unless she ate like 1,800 calories. For Amberlynn to lose weight, I mean, we've done this time and time before, but we can do it again. Why not? So she's 34. Look, it already had the saved thing in my Google Drive. Like back when I would put ages in here. Oh my god, it had her age saved back when I've done this before. And look, I've had her weight. I have her weight stored in my little like Google search engine too. Okay, so what is she now? She's 5'18". She's 5'3". Oh, there's no option below sedentary. I just want like basic metabolic rate, like because she's not moving at all. But whatever. Maintenance to maintain herself, she needs to have 3,600. So I guess. Oh, here we go. Basal metabolic rate. Okay, so she's burning somewhere between 3,000 and 3,600. So for her to lose weight, it would be less than, like 3,500 a day. So no, it's actually a lot more than 1,800. She's 5'2", not 5'3". I thought she was 5'3". 5'18", not a rat's ass chance. Yeah, that's what she said. We have to go off of what she says. Pug of my heart, thank you. I don't think it will get anywhere without a swift pharmacological kick. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I mean that would be ideal. Like if she could go into inpatient and be on Ozempic, that would be ideal. Thank you, Pug. Erica, hi Erica. Do you think that she wears the choker to distract from a dark insulin resistance ring around her neck? I mean, we've seen her before without that choker on before. I mean, Beck has told us that like there is like a film or like excess like dead skin choker cheese as it's been referred to. It does like accumulate on her neck. I don't know if the choker necessarily is there to function to hide it, but I don't know. Cleopatra, thank you. I was asked in an interview today what my hobbies were, and I immediately thought, making fun of fat bitches on the internet. What is my life? Yeah, that's probably not the best thing to tell them. Just say, like, you know, classic bullshit shit. Oh, I love hiking. I love being outdoorsy. I love cooking. I love baking. I love yeah, I don't know. Just play by their rules to get the job. Don't talk about fat bitches until you're tenured. Smoofy, hi Smoofy. My grandfather was a Holocaust survivor and survived 4 concentration camps. One of them was named Milk. Really? There was a concentration camp named Milk? I didn't know that. Concentration camp. Milk. Oh, yeah, you're right. The Milk Memorial. Interesting. Huh. The Austrian city of Milk. Oh. Thank you for sharing that. Amber's Bush, thank you again. I imagined you pouring vodka into your slushie when she got to my part. I think I have a bottle. Oh, you know, like I always say, everything is within arm's reach. Manda, thank you. I gained weight after my husband passed last year, and I go to therapy regularly, and I just started the gym. Amber could never. Jordy, thank you for all you do and keeping me company during this life change. I bet that is a very substantial life change. Good luck to you in your continued therapy sessions and your gym journey. Hey, the beginning's always the hardest. Hang in there, Manda. Kara, thank you again. The 1,800 calories was according to her. She said it multiple times. Oh. Yeah. Like the 1,800. She was like, they told me between like 1,800 and 2,600 or something like that. She's like, I'm not going to go anywhere near that. Girly Pop is well over 3,000 calories daily. Mason Hockey, thank you so much for the super chat. It was my girlfriend's birthday yesterday. Please say happy birthday. Mason Hockey's girlfriend, happy birthday to you. Let's get some hockey emojis in the chat for Mason's girlfriend. That's awesome. Happy birthday, hon. I hope it was a good one. Too fun. I love birthdays. I love birthdays usually because it's just an excuse to go out to eat. Oh, it's so-and-so's birthday. Where are we going? Oh, boy. I forgot to say her name is Shay. We watched together. Oh, okay. Mason Hockey's girlfriend is now known as Shay. Shay has a name. Well, happy birthday, Shay. I hope it was a nice one. I don't know how she feels about having hockey emojis dedicated to her, but it's what you get, Shay. Oh boy. So I think that is going to be it for our Wednesday night live stream. So rest of the week, kind of like I said, there's going to be a Les Talk episode uploaded tomorrow by her. And then we have the Beck thing to do. So what I'm thinking we do is Let's Talk Friday. And then maybe we'll also do the Beck thing in the same episode, depending on the length of her Let's Talk. Like if the Let's Talk is like 12 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe we'll just do that in a BBC and then we'll do Beck on Saturday. If it's like shorter than that, maybe we'll just do both in one episode. I haven't decided yet, but no stream tomorrow. We'll be back Friday. I'm thinking for the people that watch my other channel, Oh Lordy More Jordy, there will be a vlog going up either tomorrow night or Friday afternoon. So if you are on my other channel, look for that. There'll probably be a new More Jordy episode if that interests you. But yeah, in terms of Amberverse, we are caught up for the time being. Thank you all for being here on your Wednesday evening. Really appreciate you spending your hump day with me. Thank you so much for all of the gifted memberships, bit sender inners, super chatters, people who liked the stream, or people who just sat here and, I don't know, watched me talk about this woman for whatever reason.